The years of high school during VCE can be recognised as one of the most important, yet the most stressful years of a student's life. Today's guest has excelled in her studies and is now studying a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery at James Cook University. She is also a recipient of the Profound Premier's VCE Award. I'm honoured to welcome Denuri Gunaratne to share her story with us today. Welcome, Denuri.
Thank you, Sierra.
So, Denuri, are you able to touch on your personal VCE experience with us today?
Yeah, so VCE, obviously, it was, like you said, one of the hard, it's not very hard. But honestly, looking back, it also was the two most memorable years, I think, especially Year 12. Year 12 was such an enjoyable year for me because there were so many events, things like formal, and I was a Year 12 captain, so I helped organise those kind of things, and it was really fun and stressful, I might add, but it was really fun, and everyone came together in that year, and it was a good experience.
That's amazing. It sounds like you were very involved with both the non-academic and academic side of school life.
Yeah.
So with choosing subjects, it's a fundamental part of a student's life in VCE. What type of advice would you give to future VCE students who are currently choosing their subjects right now?
Yeah, so I've definitely heard the rumour that the strategy is to pick subjects at scale, but I definitely think that is not the strategy that people should go with because honestly you should play to your strengths, and because you're going to be doing the subjects as you would know, you're doing that subject the whole year and we'll have to study it a lot, and doing a subject just for the scaling is not worth it. In my experience personally, I had that 6 spot of my subject and I didn't know what to do, and I was like, oh, I could pick something that could scale, but then I looked back at what my strengths were and I knew it was numerical, maths things, and so I chose accounting, and then in the end it was my best performing. So that's definitely what I recommend for students who are going to enter VCE.
That's amazing, and congratulations once again on your brilliant study score for accounting.
Thank you.
Now, you mentioned that you were also involved in leadership activities. How did you balance being involved in this while excelling in your studies?
I think for me, the most important thing was knowing that I wasn't doing the leadership by myself. I had a whole team, I had another, a co-captain, and when it was hard, when I would be overwhelmed with work, I'd definitely turn to them. And also teachers, they are there to help, they're not just there to sit by. And also I'd talk with my parents, because sometimes just telling them everything and ranting it all out will really help me, because they'd tell me what to do and to calm down, because it's not too serious, and that's how I managed it. Also just being good with time management is good, scheduling things, and I'd often schedule in the meeting so that I wouldn't be overbooking myself or whatever with study and then meetings and things like that. But it was just time management.
With scheduling the meetings, did you use any apps or Google Calendars for?
Yeah, I just used Google Sheets actually, and then there's a timetable thing, and you can format it to however you want. And so I just schedule my entire day basically sometimes, and I'd even schedule in breaks, so I'd know and I'd feel accomplished when I'd do a break, because that's something any VC student I know will often neglect. But yeah, it's really important, and with that, your day is structured and you know what you're gonna accomplish by the end.
That's an amazing level of discipline, Denuri.
Thank you.
You also mentioned the importance of community. Are you involved with any community activities yourself?
Yeah, so before VCE especially, I was really involved in music. So I played violin, piano, and also I sung a lot, Western and Eastern music. And honestly, it was really good because, getting hobbies and things like that, and putting your time into something other than academics is so important, in my opinion. And I did, obviously, in Year 12, cut it down a little just because it was very intense. So I did that, and also I participate in things with my temple in the neighborhood. So I'd help with volunteering and things like that. Obviously, again, I cut down a little before VCE, but I did really like helping, because that sense of community that you mentioned is really there in the temple, and it just reminds you of who you are, and helps you do something greater than just focusing on school.
Yeah, of course, and I think that giving back to the community as well, it must be such a rewarding feeling as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
And now I'd like to talk about some exciting stuff, like your recent award, the Premier's VC Award. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to explain to us a bit about that? What the
Yeah.
award is and what you got it for?
Yeah, so the Premier's Award is basically it's given to the students that achieve the highest marks for that particular subject. So there were a couple for accounting, but I received the award for accounting, which means that in the state, like I scored the highest.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But yeah, the award, it was amazing to be part of such a ceremony because just watching everyone walk up and then on it, like sometimes a subject that I found so challenging, I'd see someone scoring a Premier's Award for it, and it was just amazing and so inspiring to see people like that and to just even talk to them and what their experience was like. It was so amazing, and just seeing some people got like numerous awards, and it's just amazing to see what the type of people like in our community is like, and also just getting recognized, like putting some hard work and getting recognized. So that was also like really rewarding.
I completely agree with you there. The talent of our young people in our community is absolutely mind-blowing, and it's very promising for the future.
Yeah, definitely.
One more question, Denuri. What are your personal long-term goals for the future?
So right now, since I'm doing uni and completing the degree for medicine, my plan is to try and finish that as quick as I can, and then I'm not too sure what I want to do. Yeah, but hopefully I will figure it out as I complete the degree, and I want to make sure that I keep motivated to finishing the degree because I've heard it's very challenging. So yeah, my biggest goal is for that, but then to also continue helping other VCE students through like just tutoring or like just advice. I want to keep doing that just because it's like sad to see how many students are like so burnt out just talking to people, and I want to like help and be like, you need to take breaks and make sure that year 12 is like one of the best years.
Of course. Well, Denuri, you are an inspiration to all of our young people in the community. Thank you so much for joining with us and sharing your story with us and our viewers at home today.
Thank you so much, Siada, for your time.